The movie The Substance has generated a lot of buzz leading up to its release. Going into it, I expected a fairly dark story, but the ending truly took me by surprise. The film explores the pressure of beauty standards imposed by the TV and entertainment industries, especially on women, and how those standards can devastate a person's life, ultimately causing them to become their own worst enemy. So, let's discuss this sensory overload of a movie and unpack the key takeaways from the ending. Here's a review of The Substance and an analysis of its ending. Elizabeth versus Harvey. One clear distinction in the film was the contrast between Elizabeth and Harvey. While Elizabeth's career seemed to have an expiration date, stopping at age 50, Harvey faced no such limitations despite being around the same age. Elizabeth, who remained beautiful at her age, was dismissed by Harvey, who believed her appeal had faded. His views, shaped by beauty standards set by older men, made her feel ugly and monstrous. In contrast, Harvey's career was thriving. He made decisions for the network and launched the successful show Pump It Up. Harvey's unkempt appearance, brown-stained teeth from smoking, metallic heels to seem taller, and messy eating habits were contrasted against Elizabeth, underscoring how men in power can impose beauty standards without facing similar judgments. This discrepancy emphasized how an industry, predominantly led by men, can lower a woman's self-worth by judging her appearance more harshly. Meaning of the ending. At the film's end, Elizabeth's excessive use of the substance altered her appearance, aging her rapidly and driving her to eradicate Sue. In her regret, Elizabeth seemed to lose touch with the life she had, confined to her apartment and feeling unworthy. Her jealousy of Sue, the perfect version of herself, drove her to the breaking point. Although Sue and Elizabeth were technically one person, Elizabeth's insecurities led her to separate from her better self, unable to live with that duality. When Elizabeth finally killed Sue, it symbolized the internal conflict between who she was and who she felt pressured to be. In a twisted irony, she became a monster of her own making, a consequence of society's relentless demands for beauty. Only after transforming into this monstrous being did she see her original self as beautiful. In her last moments, she accepted herself, even if it took that transformation to reach contentment. The movie concludes with Elizabeth's face, now separated from her monster self, moving toward her Walk of Fame slab, symbolic of her peak fame and how she will be remembered. In these final moments, it seemed she found some peace, even if her memory, like her, was ultimately mopped away, highlighting the fleeting nature of fame. Review of the movie. Watching The Substance was uncomfortable yet compelling, with an intense, almost overwhelming blend of visual and auditory elements that made it a unique experience. At times, the scenes were repulsive, such as the infected needle injection or the monster's disintegration, but this discomfort underscored the movie's theme, the distress of facing impossible beauty standards. If that was the goal, it was executed intelligently. Demi Moore delivered a fantastic performance, with her transformation from beloved star to tormented creature making for an impressive character arc. Dennis Quaid's portrayal of the self-absorbed TV exec was hauntingly accurate, making the character both repellent and believable. Sue Margaret Quee also stood out, holding her own among veteran actors. This film is not for the faint-hearted due to the graphic content and the close-up shots that create discomfort on purpose. The director's skillful use of sound, like the recurring motif from the organization delivering the substance, added depth to the storyline. The movie successfully lived up to its hype with a compelling message rarely conveyed so powerfully in films today. What did you think of The Substance? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.